folks. We're back for another Alive at 5 announcement. What do you got for us in Week 9?
Week 9. Can you believe we're almost coming to the end of the series as far as the announcements are concerned? Now, some of you will probably be watching these as these weeks come up. Others of you just can't wait to find out who's playing, so you're digging in as early as possible. So Week 9, we're talking August 14th. We're talking Women's Park, so back downtown Helena at Women's Park. And we've got one of the favorite festival bands really in the state. Talk about a band that can get a diverse group of people up and partying and dancing and even doing some crazy line dancing stuff and just fun stuff. We're talking John Roberts and Ipan Blanco.
Nice.
So we're so stoked to have them. Again, most of the time you pay money to see these folks. You certainly did the last time they were in the brewery. You paid money to see them. And this is a great opportunity to bring your family down, let your kids enjoy some of this great live music. We're talking about the style of music that he brings is just such a diverse style of music. He's been a national and international touring artist for many, many years, and everything from funk and soul and salsa and orchestral and West Africa, jazz. I mean, there's just so much energy, really, is what it's all about. But you definitely got the horns going, and it just creates that unbelievable party atmosphere where people want to get up and move around.
He definitely brings in a unique genre.
Yeah, and it's the kind of music that, you know, you and I might not listen to every day in the car, but when you're at a party like that,
right,
it's hard to not just, yeah, this is cool.
Yeah, you're moving. You're moving.
Get up and have a good time. So awesome to have John Roberts at Ipan Blanco. Our last one really at Women's Park, because of course Week 9 we've been rotating back and forth between the tap room and Women's Park, and then that one that we had down on the Walking Mall. But Week 10 we'll finish up down at the tap room the following week, which would be August 21st. But Week 9, August 14th, Women's Park, John Roberts, Ipan Blanco. And talking about sponsors, obviously Rocky Mountain Credit Union, our diamond sponsor, we couldn't have done this without their help. And so certainly always want to recognize them. But we have some other sponsors that have really stepped up.
Who are the highlighted sponsors of this week?
You know, this week's highlighted sponsor is actually one that came in, just right before we kind of closed the sponsorship, but said, hey, Alive at 5 is important to us, and they're a downtown member, and that is the Silver Star Steakhouse.
Nice.
Our neighbors for years, when we had the brewery underneath the brew house there, they were right out the back door. And matter of fact, I remember doing Alive at 5s right in that Great Northern Town Center, and that Miner's Gold was pretty much flowing the whole time, and we were getting kegs back and forth from the brewery. Right. So, they've always also been a supporter of live music. I know they've had, I can't remember if it was Tuesdays or Wednesdays out on their patio in the summer, but John McClellan used to play there quite a bit, and I know Michael K. Cook and Mike Colleen, a lot of those guys have played down there.
Played there a couple times.
Cool. So, I mean, it's great to have them come on board and sponsor. And by the way, I mean, we've talked before about the big sponsors, and we've tried to highlight all those folks that have come in at that level, which would, be from the diamond down to the
platinum and the gold,
silver,
the bigger ones
and the bullwhacker, and that's where they came in at that level. We do have some others I'd certainly like to mention, because collectively all of these, even if they're smaller, certainly add up and help us make this happen. 360 Business Solutions for office equipment. Big Sky Brokers Real Estate is at that Gulch level. Harrington Pepsi, Northwestern Energy, and the Montana Radio Company. And Montana Radio Company does quite a bit to help us get more exposure out for the events and stuff as well. So we really do appreciate. I just got a TV interview yesterday. They were asking about, how did we make this happen? And I said, well, the only reason it happened is because a lot of other people wanted it to happen. And those are people that were willing to write checks and said, hey, we believe this is important to Helena. It's that iconic Wednesday event that we all look forward to. So, hey, I'm just super, super excited that so many people cared enough about a community event to step up.
Right. The Helena business community really did step up and save Alive at 5.
And several individuals, as you pointed out last week. We had a lot of people that came in at the individual kind of, I think it's called the Friends of Alive at 5 or
Right.
something like that. And hey, they love the T-shirt. By the way, we got some pretty cool artwork. I gotta throw kudos out to our marketing team, Heidi and Shannon and everybody there. We've got some really cool stuff that, it might have some logos of the sponsors, but you're going to look at it and say, man, that's a cool shirt. I want one of those shirts.
Oh, that's awesome.
We're going to have that merch available at the very first Alive at 5 and until it's gone throughout the season. So we're pretty stoked about that as well.
Nice. So August 14th, down at Women's Park. What else you got?
We've got some, we're going to be rotating the beers through there. As we've mentioned before, we've got amazing food trucks that will be there every week, but we're going to be rotating the local breweries through there. So, we've got all of the pretty much all the local folks that want to throw a handle on. We're doing that. I will tell you that today we happen to be drinking a Pompeii's Pilsner. Just released today at the tap room, and also you'll see it in the stores around town. Hopefully, by the time August 14th rolls around, we'll still have a little bit of this left, but it does go quick in the summertime. And so I'm hoping that we'll at least rotate it into 1 or 2 weeks of Alive at 5 so people can have it on draft down there as well. But exciting to bring, great food, great beers, great live music, and just a really super fun environment for people to get together on Wednesdays. And there's a lot of energy and excitement around this. So I'm just really looking forward to some good times on Wednesday nights.
That's awesome. The Helena community should be proud of itself for saving this kind of cherished event.
Absolutely. I mean, pat yourself on the back, everybody that was involved in this, because we're ready to do the heavy lifting required to pull it off and make it work. But there's no way we could have done it without all the help of everybody.
Don't let them down. Come out and enjoy it.
Yes, please mark your calendars. You're going to start seeing it on not only on TV, but you're going to hear it on radio. We got posters we're going to start hanging up, I believe, next week, because our last announcement, I believe, is coming up. We're going to record that this week, so you'll probably have it out by the end of the week or so. And then all 10 weeks will be announced, and we'll have the full poster with the full lineup, and we're going to be putting those up all over town. So trying to hit people from every angle, whether you're on Facebook or Instagram or going to the website, or you're on YouTube watching the podcast, or a number of different things that we're trying to do between TV and radio to try to get this information out. But if you could share with your friends, hey, if you're going to one of these that you're really looking forward to, if you would go to the Facebook page and actually say, I'm attending or I'm thinking of attending, that really helps, because the more that traffic grows, the more that information flows. And all of a sudden now everybody else starts to see it pop up in their feed. And again, these are free events. So come down and enjoy them on a Wednesday night. Bring the kids. Also bring your lawn chair, whether you're going to Women's Park or you're coming down to the tap room. We've got a huge yard there, but we don't have lawn chairs for everybody. So bring a lawn chair. And I would also recommend always throw in a light jacket. You never know what's going to happen in Montana.
It's Montana, baby.
In the evenings, and that way you're not uncomfortable, and you can enjoy the fun. But we're really looking forward to it.
I am, for sure. Cheers, Max.
Cheers.